Bet. I know he did. That boy, you on the game? You on the game? Come on. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels good. Come on, man. Let's see that shit. Coming to my fields as a young, yeah. Buckies.
The least holy of the signs, Cancer, because they only host for their men. This is
My fault, Leo. What color you got on, Thug? You got that on? Yeah, we gonna annihilate that out. You hear me, Mike and I got.
My cousin and his girlfriend is so extra.
I'm about to be right back. I'm about to go get something for my grandmother.
Hey, I don't think we asked that little light skinned nigga that, cause we won't really care what that little light skinned bitch got to say right out. We don't bang with them light skinned, man. Man, you took my dog from me, huh, son? Man, you know, bro, stop playing like you don't know who I'm talking about.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Rodgers. Rolling to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man Hilton. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Seattle.
On first down, Rodgers.
Oh,
he rifles
man.
one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone.
Nothing Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Seahawks nothing. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
But that man squeezed me to find a lost and keep me.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You ain't got to keep getting me losses every season.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start out on the ground with Bell, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Richard Sherman on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the toss to Bell running right. He'll have a first down past the 40. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Le'Veon Bell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. From the
later. Man, can't you see that bad throw that man ass, man? No. Yeah, right. That man threw a pick 6. Can you really did that, son? That's fucked up. You look, I'm chilling right now. So I'm gonna look at your roster myself. Oh, that man, I don't know. Yeah, AJ Green.
He certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They run with Adrian Peterson, the 2nd active leading rusher in the NFL. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
I'm just practicing for this one, so
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the third down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And McCoy loses the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
That nigga mad. That nigga mad. Oh, yeah, you about to get booed. Oh, yeah, you going to get booed by down. I knew you were.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. That's complete to the tight end Werner. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Gain of 23 yards.
23 yards, the final tally.
I can barely see right now with this fucking sun, so I should be fucking working on this shit. With that shade. The sun in that shade, son, I don't know. Son, I hate when this shit be man cutting.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with him. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than doing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On play action, now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And that is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold.
It's a turnover on down.
I think I know, Sam.
They start the drive with Peterson. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. 7-7, our score after 1.
I'm about to say,
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied, 7-7.
Boy, I got D-power back, boy.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Going deep for Hopkins.
Yeah.
And this will be incomplete.
Yeah.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Because he don't want it.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
That's not your defense. Look at it.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down.
Stop looking
They
hard
like
on
to
my
play those
playbook.
nickel or sub packages, don't they?
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
You're not. You're not.
Wilson now off the bootleg.
Man.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone. Now the good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes in the safe spot again.
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by K.T.G. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Right at the line of
the running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Flush to his right. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now McCoy. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Adrian Peterson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Forced out to his left. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Rodgers now on first down. A screen to Bell. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain him.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his side.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
Huh? Oh, you see him, huh? You see him? Oh, dude, you did it.
Tucker now to add the point after.
There you go. Stop playing on that ball. Stop playing on that ball.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Dolphins 21, Seahawks 14.
Oh, man, Cutting, how you want me to play? Come on.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
All right.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Sorry, man. Man, hold on. Don't let him get that same play.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. When you're under a minute to go here in the half, field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I love you. You know you're my boy. Man, what the deal is, listen.
Listen. Here we go, D.
From the shotgun, Wilson to the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw again is Wilson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Yeah, I told you that, man.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Dad, we're going to get him some more Reggie.
Wilson. He's going to air it out deep for Green. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Wilson picked off by his former teammate Earl Thomas. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
2 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Bell. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Bell. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
They'll contain him to just 4, second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
17-yard line.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4.
Estuvera from Leslie. Estuvera from Les.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He may try and run for this. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
First and goal.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Dolphins 28, Seahawks 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
See, they're doing a little real thing. I made you
Drive forward, and momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's brought down after a very nice game. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
14, front it. Give me that ball, defense. Check the backer, check the backer.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Undercut. Mark that.
Running for it. Here's Peterson. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Adrian Peterson as good as they come, but here he can't get the first. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, couldn't be still run with that power.
It's the Who y'all think that big boy from LCA
trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Yeah.
Working with his second.
No, Sage coming to tell LSU today.
Yeah.
No, he's not a
I know you
talking
talking about big boy.
Yeah.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the
7 on St. Thomas Road. Zach, whatever.
Oh, that boy a beast, man.
After the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 9.
Here's Bell. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. He's decided to hit it off that time on the run pass.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hey, you see my dog, huh? You see my dog, huh? That's what I'm saying. Oh, cause I ain't gonna lie, I thought someone was married.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. I think probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Rodgers got to have this one. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They'll run Henry Akers, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
And it's 3rd down.
That's when I play this.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go to the appropriate time.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times, and you can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew that he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave a great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
I was trying to first down.
All of that. It cost every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. From the gun, Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
Defensive with nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Come to that middle too. I'm gonna leave him.
Here's Wilson. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Man,
what a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Buying time to his left.
Man, boy.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided to better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, it's Peterson, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and 1.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Again, Peterson.
Come on.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
Lay it down,
You
nigga.
get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's
nigga.
60,000 of them in the stands.
What they playing each other?
Any of them like that
Come
play.
on,
And the
man.
later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in
man.
here. And we've got a timeout.
Come on,
9
man.
seconds
We
remaining.
here. We here. We fucking here. Fucking oh, man. We fucking here,
Tie
man.
game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This from 51 yards for the win. And off the crossbar, it bounces over. It is good. 31. A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the
What's that?
game,
Yeah,
they knew what they had to do.
man.
Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Seahawks, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, did you not watch this? God. That team right there was tough. That was a tough ass game. That was a tough game right there, bro. Hey, good game, man. Good game.
Yeah, too late for this. Like, I'm gonna go sign him already.